the part that struck me was they actually locked up 2 Chinese nationals. That's a first. Okay? A first. Because we know that a lot of these Chinese people that come to Jamaica, they set up shop, and when they set up shop, they get their products from China directly so that they can sell their products cheaper than, say, another person that's there.
In this video, this lady reveals the story of 2 Chinese men who were arrested in the country of Jamaica, and specifically Kingston, Jamaica, for illegal importation and holding of some illegal goods in the country of Jamaica. She explains why these people were arrested and also tell us some important things that we need to know in order not for these Chinese businesses to thrive in the country of Jamaica. So let's watch the following video together and also analyze the video together. But before that, if you haven't yet liked this video, kindly like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's watch the videos together.
In today's video, we're going to be talking about this counterfeit bust that they did in Jamaica. And at first I just seen the pictures of all the merchandise that they literally stacked up on a truck to bring to throw it away, dump it basically. Them dump all of it and burnt it. So this article says 2 Chinese nationals have been charged by investigators from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime branch of the police force, following the seizure of counterfeit goods valued at over 300 million in an operation on Princess Street in downtown Kingston on Wednesday. 40-year-old Zhang Timping of Kingston 5 address and 32-year-old Yang Zaho of Kingston 8 were both charged with unauthorized use of trademark, breaches of the Customs Act, and misleading and deceptive conduct. Reports are that about 9 a.m. lawmen were on an operation in the area when a number of stores were searched. Hundreds of counterfeit items including shoes, clothing, phone cases, backpacks, and other items were seized. 6 persons, 5 males, 1 female, were subsequently taken into custody. However, 4 were later released. The accused are to appear in Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on May 2nd. And they didn't say if they were remanded or not, or if they got bail or not. And these 2 people that they held were Chinese nationals. And that's what the headline says. 2 Chinese nationals charged for massive counterfeit seizure. So we know in Jamaica a lot of our importation or of goods come from China. So everything, well, not everything, most of what is in Jamaica, from food, clothes, hair, shoes, everything there comes from China. The Louis Vuitton and Gucci, where everybody have on it, say them in a big brand, China it come from. So the part that struck me was they actually locked up 2 Chinese nationals. That's a first. Okay? A first. Because we know that a lot of these Chinese people that come to Jamaica, they set up shop, and when they set up shop, they get their products from China directly so that they can sell their products cheaper than, say, another person that's there. so them get that type of benefit. There's no way so many Chinese nationals can come to Jamaica, set up shop, and they have all these products and they're not breaking any rules, law, and regulation. Me mean like everything says made in China or Jamaica now. Even the food. Jamaica is no longer a farming country. We don't buy from our farmers. Our food is imported from China. So to see this bus right here, I guess they're seeing that people are talking about how these Chinese nationals are coming in and taking over Jamaica. And quite frankly, when they come in, they make it hard for other people, especially other Jamaicans that are trying to build and grow their business in certain communities, because them can't afford to import the things them from China cheaper. Them can't afford to make Tina, Louise, and Shorty come and trust things, and they can also afford to have lower prices. So it makes it harder for Jamaican people that are trying to own businesses and be entrepreneurs to compete with them. And you know how Jamaica set up. Anything we have to do with China, them depend it quick, fast, and in a hurry. If a Chinese national die in Jamaica today, they're finding somebody to lock up today. So to see them, to see them actually lock somebody up that's of Chinese descent in a case like this is very shocking. This is the first I've ever seen anything like this make news. Everything else, one Chinese man dead and we find somebody 6 hours later fi lock up and send God jail for it. Same thing with that Chinese lady that boxed up that little girl for $40 Jamaican dollars, not even $1 US dollar. She went to court, she paid the family a few bucks, and she got off scotch-free. So I'm going to follow this case and see exactly what's going to happen with this case, because this is over $300 million worth of counterfeit goods that they seized and had to throw away and burn. So I'm gonna see if they're gonna do the same thing that they have done previously when they lock up Chinese nationals. Them give them a slap on the wrist and tell them, say, okay, you have to pay me a certain amount of money, and then them gone about them business and do the same thing over again. So I'm gonna see what's going to happen, because if they buy out this case, then we need to say something about it, because there's no way this should go and be swept underneath the rug at all whatsoever. So I'm gonna watch this case, but comment in the comment section and tell me if you guys think this is actually they're going to get locked up, which I don't think, I don't know, I don't think so. Do you think they're going to get locked up? Do you think they're going to pay a fine and get a slap on the wrist for this? Do you think that they're going to actually hold them accountable and dip them out of Jamaica? Do you think that's going to happen?
Currently in this world, there are a lot of Chinese businesses all around every single country on the face of the earth. In as much as these Chinese businesses contribute significantly to the economy of various countries around the world, there are lots of negative things about these Chinese companies that we need to address or we need to talk about in order for us to be able to have peaceful and smooth businesses with these Chinese people. Now, majority of businesses that are owned by Chinese people in foreign lands, most especially, do not follow the laid down laws in the country in which they operate. They keep flouting the rules of countries all around the world. In some cases, they may produce substandard goods in countries in which they operate. Sometimes, too, they do not abide by tax laws that are in these countries. But in this particular case, in the country of Jamaica, these Chinese nationals were arrested because they brought goods illegally into the country of Jamaica. But we need to respect the laws that govern every country in which we operate. So, as Chinese nationals who set up businesses in various countries, all rules and regulation, all laws of the lands in which businesses are found should be obeyed. You do not take goods into a country illegally. Every single thing that you do in any foreign land should be within the limits of the laws of the land. Now, Chinese nationals sometimes produce goods of substandard in countries in which they operate. They do not produce goods that meet the standards that is set by the regulatory bodies over there. Sometimes they find ways and means in order to outsmart these regulatory standard authorities in the countries in which they operate. And in this case, these Chinese nationals have been arrested. Now, I think it is good that Chinese open businesses or anyone at all is allowed to open businesses in foreign lands, but we should always remain in the confines of the laws in the country that we are operating in. I believe a lot of foreign nationals are going to Jamaica in order to do business over there because of the 5 year tax freedom that they get in order for them to run their businesses in the country of Jamaica. But in as much as we take advantage of such laws in the country of Jamaica, we should always remain within the confines of the law, produce goods that are of high value and high standard, and also abide by every legal law that is in the country of Jamaica. Let me know what you think about this incident in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just click the subscribe button down there. Click on the subscribe button. Click as well on the notification bell. And I'd like to see you again in my next video.